Are you a sheep or are you a goat? Don't fool yourself now. Just because you know the name Yahuwah and Yahusha, don't mean you're a sheep. I've had a few milking goats for about 5-6 months now, and my neighbor, well actually my landlord, but I consider him my neighbor too, has sheep. And I believe Abba has revealed why Yahusha gave the parable of the sheep and the goats. Two clean animals, by the way. He didn't say sheep and dogs or sheep and pigs. Two clean animals. Uh-oh. Better listen up now.
Shalom, family. So I've been living with goats in my front yard for about 5-6 months now, and just learning their characteristics and their behaviors. And my neighbor has sheep. And I just believe that I've been able to understand why Yahushua gave the parable of the goats and the sheep. So I have this bucket of food out, which actually is leftovers that the goats have rejected because they like to pick out all the little sweet stuff in the food, the little beans and whatever else is in there, and they like to, throw it around and waste it. And I kind of just left this bucket out for any of the other animals that are living on this farm. And I have my area here with my goats, and you can see all of these sheep are sharing. None of them are fighting. There's no pecking order. They're all sharing. They're all taking their bites. They're all living in peace with one another as brothers and sisters. Well, you got the main ram. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can see all these females. None of them are fighting with each other. And here are my goats, all females. I'm gonna show you what happens when I put some feed in the bucket. Yeah, that is a normal occurrence.
My goats actually all need like their own bucket because they don't share. They all ram each other. They also have a tendency of jumping fences. The Torah is actually a fence that is supposed to keep us safe. But the main part is, how are we treating our brothers and our sisters? Because remember, goats and sheep are both clean animals. And you saw the sheep all eating out of one bucket, none of them fighting. Meanwhile, the goats like to ram each other and they like to fight each other. And our food actually is the word. But of course, we, are supposed to be sharing our resources as well with our brothers and sisters, not believing that anything is our own. Because you see, the goat, what they'll do is they'll basically take authority over that bucket to where none of them can come and eat out of it. We're supposed to be sharing. We're supposed to be operating in love. That is number one. That is from the Torah. Uyakara, or Leviticus chapter 19 verse 18. Do not take vengeance or bear a grudge against the children of your people, and you shall love your neighbor as yourself. I am Yahuwah. It's commonly been taught that this is like a new commandment that Yahusha gave, but this is a commandment that he was quoting from the Torah, telling you that this is the second most important command. Deuteronomy 6:4, Hiro Yashara Yahuwah Elohim, Yahuwah is one. And you shall love Yahuwah your Elohim with all your heart, with all your being, with all your might. That's the first greatest command. We're even supposed to treat strangers with love. But if you hate your brother, even in your heart, you are as a murderer, Yahusha said. We gotta have true love for our brothers and sisters, and we gotta show it in our actions. Love is obedience to the Torah. The Torah teaches us how to love. Yahusha is the living Torah, made flesh. He taught us how to truly love people. He said, no greater love is than this, and a man laid down his life for his brothers. Yahusha was the shepherd who laid down his life for the sheep, and we're to be walking as he walked. 1 Yochanan, or 1 John chapter 5, verse 2-3. By this we know that we love the children of Elohim, that's your brothers and your sisters, when we love Yahuwah and guard his commands. Torah, right, means instruction. There are instructions throughout the whole book. It's not just the first 5 books like we've been taught. There's instructions throughout the entire book. Yahusha gave more clarity to the Torah, right? Because Jeremiah 8:8, the lying pen of the scribes has made a lie. We don't have the perfect, untampered with Torah. We got bits and pieces. We got the books of wisdom, aka the Apocrypha books that have been restored to us and are continually being restored. We got Yahusha's living words. This is the book of Natsarim, also known as the Bashura, the Good News of Kaledi. It's in the Yah Scriptures app. One of the Pharisees who was nearby to Yahusha said, we understand your meaning, but where do you stand in relation to the Torah? Have you come to take it away or to declare it obsolete? I have come to place something beside that which is already there, to hold a mirror to the Torah and to man, so both may be seen with greater clarity. We gotta look at ourselves and see if we're truly walking in love. Yahusha said, no greater love than this, that a man lay down his life for his brothers. Yahusha was the Torah made flesh. We should be walking like he walked. He says, if any man wish to follow after me, let him deny himself, take up his stake daily, and follow after me. It says in 1 John that if we say we abide in him, we must walk as he walked. Remember that sheep and goats are both clean animals. The Pharisees were clean on the outside, but the inside was filled with hypocrisy and lawlessness. Love is shown in our actions, and we gotta have true love for our brothers and sisters. There's a lot of people in this walk who are becoming Pharisees. I myself had to reflect on who I was and how I was presenting certain things and treating certain brothers and sisters. When I first came into this walk and I first learned the names of Yahuwah and Yahusha, I became very zealous. And an Ak of mine shared a parable recently that a flame that is contained like in a candle can do more good than harm. But if that flame becomes uncontained, you start to burn up all that's around you. Don't let passion override purpose. And don't think that you are above any of your brothers or sisters. We are all unworthy of the mercy and favor that Yahuwah has shown upon us. We got to show love, mercy, and favor to our brothers and sisters, just as Yahuwah has shown unto us. We need to do self-inventory and truly reflect on how we are treating people, how we are going about spreading this truth, how we are going about correcting our brothers and sisters. There's balance with everything. Don't be someone who gets denied on Judgment Day and you go saying, Yahuwah, Yahuwah, didn't I do this, this, and that in your name? And I will say to them, depart from me, you workers of lawlessness. But someone who didn't know the name of Yahuwah gets brought into the kingdom because of how they treated others and how they obeyed with the little that they had. Much love to you all, and shalom, shalom, Yahuwah, barak you.